attorney and former prosecutor, and Jessica Levinson, attorney and Loyola Law School professor. So, Charles, let's start where Vaughn just left off. Help us understand this Sandoval hearing. What is it exactly, and is it typical here in New York for a defendant to get sort of a preview of the type of questioning based on the stand?
Absolutely, Anna. This is standard procedure when you're talking about criminal trials in New York, particularly ones where you take the stand. You have to give their defense team an opportunity to assess what of the bad actions they ask about, and then number two, whether the judge is going to allow that information in court. The reason for this is because once you have had that information presented in front of the jury, whether it's objected to or not, it can be incredibly prejudicial. You cannot, as we say, unring the bell. So before you even get into trial, you want to make sure that there are limits and understand what the limits are if you're the prosecutor in terms of what you can ask about and what you can't. And then as a defense attorney, opportunity to the contours able to that you can either object and or prep your client or talk to your client about not testifying. So this is standard in New York. It's not something that is a surprise. It's a routine hearing that occurs almost every time that you have a trial when you're talking about a defendant who may testify.
Chuck, one of Trump's lawyers, representing him in this case specifically, suggested it might not be a bad idea for Trump to take the stand. Take a listen.
What do you personally think? Do you think he should get up there? Really isn't a question. What's your legal advice?
I would say that, I think President Trump was a very compelling witness in this case. I think his testimony would be able to explain, as other witnesses' testimony, that he didn't.
Chuck, what's your reaction? Do you agree?
I don't. I've been a federal prosecutor for a long time, Anna. First of all, very few defendants take the stand. When they do, and it's rare, it tends to be a very bad idea. But let's be clear, sometimes it works, and it's right to do it if you so chooses. But I fundamentally disagree that he can make a good case for himself. With all of the statements he's made, all the false statements, all the contradictions, all the discrepancies, I think he would be a target for a good cross-examination.
Jessica, weigh in on Trump taking the stand.